Hey guys, what's up? So we're going to be doing the Rivals Credit Blitz. I think this is a fantastic event for value. The maps are... where are the maps listed? Here, right? So we've got the maps are Hold the Line and Free Lanes. I think these two maps heavily encourage the use of two range units, because two range units set up in the middle of both of these maps will defend the vast majority of the pads. These maps also, I believe, are pretty bad for rushes. So you can play a little bit more expensive deck and you shouldn't be too weak to rushes. So based on that, we're going to be playing Gigalisk, as it's been coined, which is basically a Giga Cannon Basilisk deck. So I'm going to go through the reasons for the units in this deck. I think lasers are basically a requirement for Nod right now. You can't beat GDI realistically because you can't kill predators without lasers. You need this cheap unit that can handle a lot of different threats. Flamers are in here rather than militants. The reason for that is that you need to protect a Giga Cannon. The whole deck is about protecting the Giga Cannon. So you play Flamers instead of militants because these things will kill jump jet troopers a lot quicker than militants will, and you need to stop this from dying. We're playing Wheels because this is one of the best blockers in the game and one of the best openers at the start. One of the best scouting units you can play. Giga Cannon is the core of the deck, so that's obviously there. Stealth Tank is, again, instead of bikes, because you need to stop things that kill Giga. And this will one-shot all air units that can threaten your Giga Cannon, basically. So that'll stop even like an Inferno or an Orca Bomber and stop them getting their payload off against a Giga Cannon. The Basilisk is in here. This one is a little bit different. This is not a unit you're going to build every single game. You only build this unit if you're really far ahead or if you see your opponent go to Harvester. If your opponent goes to Harvester, they're going to be making tech units. This is a great counter to almost every tech unit in the game. The only tech unit in the game this doesn't counter is flying ones, and then the stealth tank. Two stealth tanks will take care of those. So that's why the Basilisk is in there. If you see your opponent go double Harvester, you also go double Harvester, and you make Basilisk to counter their tech. The commander for this is Oksana. There is no other choice. You have to play Oksana for this deck because the Giga Cannon is very underwhelming without Oksana. But with Oksana, it's completely broken. So you have to play Oksana in this deck, I think. Okay, so now we've gone through the deck. Let's get to it.
Establishing battlefield control.
Alright, so I'm going to start Harvester. I'm going to send it up here. I think this is an easier area to defend than down here. We're going to open up with Wheels. There's a unit already on this pad. That's probably Scarabs if it's this early on. It is Scarabs. So we're going to kill these with our Wheels. We trade for the Scarabs. That's fine. That's a 30 cost unit for our 10 cost unit. So we're up 20 Tiberium on that trade. If you can catch Scarabs whilst they're moving, it's very easy to kill them. Okay, he's gone lasers next. So obviously lasers beat Wheels 1v1, but they cost twice as much. So we're going to double up our Wheels on the lasers like this. So we're going to trade again. We're going to trade a Wheel squad. Well, not even a Wheel squad, a half a Wheel squad for his lasers. So again, we're down about 50, we're down like 5 Tiberium. He's down 20. So we're up another 15 or so there. We've now saved up enough to get this Flame Squad, obviously, because of all the good trades we've been making. Flame Squad will easily kill all of his lasers. Here come enemy Wheels. So the Wheels have come out now. Time to make the Giga Cannon. The deck is all about having a Giga Cannon in play at all times. The Giga Cannon will clean up these Wheels pretty quickly. There you go. We'll move this up into a centralized location. And we'll make some more Wheels. Okay, so you can dodge a Catalyst Missile pretty easily if you see it coming. Actually comically easy to do. It's a little bit too easy, I think. Jade's a little bit weak because of that. So we'll set up the Giga Cannon in the middle, take all the pads. Just going to let this Flamer die in exchange for getting the missile. Pretty happy with that. So now we're going to boost the Giga and send it as Harvester. A boosted Giga will kill a Harvester very quickly. We use these Wheels to block. This should buy enough time for the Giga to clean up the Harvester, which it does. This gives us enough money to make the Basilisk. I would only recommend making the Basilisk if you have a big Tib float. If you just have a lot of cash left over after killing a Harvester, for example. Put the Basilisk in the middle of the map. This is going to be extremely hard for him to deal with. And this is going to protect our Giga as we kill his Harvester again. Going to move the Basilisk over here and make another one. As I said before, Basilisk is just a really hard unit to deal with. Just in general. So having two Basilisks on the map is going to make it really difficult for our opponent to do anything. Here comes a missile, which, because we're boosted, we can easily dodge. If you're not boosted, you probably can't dodge that, to be honest with you. But with the boost, it's very easy. Complete control of the map. Opponent has Temple of Nod, but hasn't. There's his first tech unit. You'll watch now. This is how Basilisk does against tech units. Absolutely annihilates them. Not close. Basilisk is fantastic against enemy tech units. And that's a very easy win.
Mission accomplished.
Have to watch this stupid animation.
Establishing battlefield control. Three, two, one. New mission received.
Oh, Porcupix. Now, Porcupix is a pretty talented player. Always plays Solomon. Solomon is pretty good against Giga, actually, because it's impossible to dodge an Iron Cannon. You can dodge a Catalyst Missile because it only hits one tile, but you can't get out of the way of an Iron Cannon because the side blast will still kill a Giga. Alright, so Porcupix is starting with 2 missiles. That's fine. We'll attempt to double up on one of his missiles with wheels. Because he's being very aggressive, I'm going to make a 3rd wheel squad. Normally I wouldn't do this. I'd go straight into Flamers. But he's being very aggressive with his missiles. Now we get the Flame Squad out. Snipers, okay. So snipers aren't that difficult to deal with. You just send wheels at them. As you can see, we have map control thanks to our flamers and wheels. We should take this first missile pretty easily. Snipers just like can't push basically. This is the problem with snipers. So pretty easy. Take that missile. We'll get the Giga out now. We'll send flamers and wheels to do some work on his infantry. So he has to block here to keep his snipers alive. And in the meantime, we've set up this Giga Cannon. And we've almost killed his wheels now. Snipers, sorry. Get some lasers to block as well. He can't really push into this Giga Cannon. So he's a little bit stumped here. Yeah, he's trying to use his snipers to get pot shots, but I'll just back up. Saving up a lot of cash as well. Thanks to the fact we're not having to make anything in this spot. We'll send some wheels at these snipers. Put the lasers on this bottom pad so he can't push in with his tank. Move the Giga to fight the tank. Here comes the Iron Cannon. Didn't manage to dodge it and he takes the missile. That's unfortunate. So this is the power of Iron Cannon. You can make good tempo plays like that. So we're going to boost the Giga Cannon and go after his Harvester. And we're going to make a Basilisk. Basilisk a little bit weak to Iron Cannon again. But what we're going to do to play around the Iron Cannon is we're simply not going to play the pad game if we can avoid it. And here it comes, but he doesn't have any map control, so we're just going to take all the pads. Good Iron Cannon again, but he didn't have enough map control to take advantage of it. And there we go. So what I should have done there, it's difficult on this map not to charge because you have to cross pads to get to the other side of the map. But what I wanted to do is avoid charging the pads and simply pressure his base. He doesn't, like, he was obviously saving for a tempo Iron Cannon. If I can simply attack his base, then it's difficult for him to steal a pad like he was trying to do. That's what his game plan is to steal the missile when it's charging. But if I can just attack his base, it forces him to react to that, which is not what he wants to be doing. So once again, move it over here. Jade again. Oh, I misclicked, so we'll open lasers. It's not a big deal. Lasers are a fine opening anyway. I actually think with Gigalisk, quite often you want to open lasers anyway. So he hasn't sent a unit out. That means he's probably double harvester. Oh, maybe not. There's some bikes. We'll go and check anyway. Make sure he isn't double harvester. Oh, there's a buggy as well. Buggy's pretty strong unit now. Since the buff. Another buggy. Okay, so we're going to need to go into War Factory here. This is a little bit awkward for me. I have to save up for a Giga to fight these buggies effectively. I might have to make another laser squad to hold off these bikes for a little while. So I don't want to charge pads here. I want to keep it yellow whilst I save up for this Giga Cannon. Okay, so here he goes. We're gonna make the Giga Cannon. Alright, we'll boost it because he's pushing in. This will clean up all of his units pretty easily. Yep, good job, Giga Cannon. And then we'll go set it up near the middle. And we'll make more lasers to defend against Banshee, because that's the most likely unit that he sends at us. So here comes a cat missile. We'll dodge it, because it's easy to dodge. Get some wheels to go contest the last pad. Set the Giga up. And there goes the missile. So yeah, as you can see, cat missile would be a problem if it wasn't so easy to dodge, because it would just kill my Giga Cannon. But luckily, it's very easy to dodge it. So we're going to pressure his harvester now. Obviously target down the bikes. Once the Giga gets going, it just melts everything. Alright, well, rip. Rip Giga. I overestimated it slightly. We'll just build a new one and send it in with boost. This should clean up most things. And we'll get some more lasers to block. Alright, well, that was loose of me. That was really stupid. I just let my Giga die, pretty much. It's still going to get quite a lot of value. It's not even dead yet. Holy crap. Oh, there it goes. Alright, so as you can see, Giga is a pretty scary unit. So we'll again boost a Giga into the middle. This should clean up the buggies pretty easily. And that should be game. We'll block here. Yeah, cool. So I overestimated my Giga a little bit there. I forgot quite how weak it was in terms of hit points. Didn't play that game great, but still easily won because it's just great Giga maps. And every time he killed a Giga, I easily had enough to build a new one and boost it in. But yeah, I mean, I shouldn't have let those Gigas die so easily. That was obviously a misplay.
Establishing battlefield control.
Bumblebee from Minions.
3, 2, 1. New objective.
Again, harvest down here. Gonna open wheels. Maybe better to open lasers, but I like opening wheels. Wheels can generally hold things off. Oh, scarabs. Generally, I consider scarabs to be basically a free win. So there you go, I've just killed a 30 Tiberium unit for nothing. Gonna put wheels up here, ready to block his second harvester if he makes one. Nope, more scarabs. So we're gonna wait for him to move these, and then we're gonna ambush them. If you move on scarabs as they spawn, they'll usually get to fire off. There's some flamers, which are terrible against my wheels, so I'm not sure why he made those. We're gonna boost this Giga and just go kill his harvester. Okay. I think we're going to go for this guy's base, to be honest with you. Giga is pretty insane against the base. Okay.
Enemy base destroyed.
Is it still okay for Giga to die when the opponent spent a lot of resources to kill it, when you can easily replace it? So if if you have like a lot of resources floating, and your opponent, if you have a lot of resources floating and your Giga is damaged, it's okay to let it die, simply so you can replace it with a full hit point Giga. But obviously, generally speaking, you just want to keep a Giga alive as long as possible. Guys, they can't be bronze players. It's like you have to be at least diamond to get into this blitz. Okay, so we're playing against an Oksana player. We've got a bike rush coming in. This is actually an issue for the deck because I don't have tank or bike. So I need to block until I can get lasers. Lasers are my cheapest answer to a bike rush. Alright, so we blocked for as long as we could. Now we're going to try and run away. I don't think we're going to get there. Like, it's pretty unlikely that our Harvester survives this. Yeah, the deck is a little weak to bike rush. This is a reason to open lasers. It's not a big deal, though. Like, people... he spent a lot... Well, he's only lost one bike squad, so it's not that big a deal for him. Oh, he's really committing. Okay. He's now gone into Flamers and boosted them rather than making his own Harvester. I think that's an error on his part. Once the initial attack surprise has happened, it's a lot easier for me to defend my Harvester. He's not gonna be able to kill. Even if he gets another Harvester kill, he's not gonna be able to keep chaining them together for long enough to actually just win the game from it. And yeah, as you can see, I've killed everything that was coming at my Harvester this time. So that hasn't gone great for him, honestly. And I don't know if he's made a Harvester yet, but if he hasn't, then we're just gonna win on economy. Doesn't look like he has. So we're going to make him Giga and boost it, because we have the economy. Okay, we'll push up. Make sure we don't lose this missile to any random stuff. Yeah. So generally, guys, if you bike rush someone, it's pretty sensible to then make a Harvester with the cash that you get. Because as you can see, this guy's just lost the first missile. Any money that he got from winning, like from getting that bike rush, has basically been spewed away now at this point. By him just not having any economy for so long. Yeah, he looks like he's in a lot of trouble. I don't know if he can really fight a Giga, to be honest with you. So we'll keep blocking, change target. I don't want these bikes to get a kill on my Giga. Oh, I fucked that up. I should have blocked better. And there goes the Giga. Not playing great, but we have enough for a Basilisk now, so it shouldn't really matter. It's very unlikely he can defeat a Basilisk on his low economy. So yeah, there you have it. Reasonable bike rush. I should open lasers. That was definitely a misplay to open wheels. Because the deck is too slow to react to a rush. But still a pretty easy win still. He didn't take much advantage of the rush. He overcommitted massively to it. Like, he got the Harvester, he should have been happy with that and then gone back to playing a normal game. Oh, I can level up my militants, that's exciting.
Unit trained. Unit promoted.
Okay. Let's get back to the Blitz.
Establishing battlefield control.
Why am I not training my army? I'd rather have the credits available to level up units that I want to play for various different events, or if the metagame shifts, I want to be able to level up units. So against GDI, we can open wheels because GDI can't rush. Like, GDI doesn't have a good rush unit. Jump jets are the only one that's even remotely competent, and wheels beat it, so. I guess Orca, he could Orca rush me. Yeah, if I got Orca rushed and I opened wheels, I could lose my Harvester. But that's very unusual. People don't really Orca rush very much, for obvious reasons. The obvious reason being it's terrible. So, I think we're going to make some more wheels. I think we're going to go and try and make the Giga as quickly as possible, to be honest with you. And then if we can, I'm going to try and push it on his Harvester. But I need to defend it from jump jets first. So I need to get some flamers up here. Here comes a tank. This should be pretty easy to block and kill with a Giga Cannon. I'm going to boost it because I really want to kill this tank. Cool, and then we'll go for the Harvester with the remaining boost. The wheels are going to do a great job of defending the Harvester, the Giga from the passing over jump jets. There it goes. Max out Giga is pretty insane. Okay, let's go for his base. I should actually move the Giga here, because this is the spawn point. And we'll have another Giga come and support it. Looks like the game's just over. Alright, good job, Giga. I think that training very rarely makes a difference. There are certain breakpoints that if you talk to a striker about it, he'll tell you the breakpoints where training does matter. And then it's worth training sometimes, but generally speaking, it's not worth training because it doesn't make much difference. And I'd rather have the credits so I can level up units for different scenarios. I'll be honest with you, the Giga is not significantly better than it used to be. Like, the buff was... I don't think the buff actually made that much difference. I feel like the Giga did this kind of stuff anyway. Oh, Rosso. Rosso's a strong player. I normally beat him on ladder with my levels, so I'll have to wait and see if I can beat him at equal levels. So we're going to open lasers in case he bite crushes us. There is a unit already, which is very early. Let's see what it is. Okay, it's wheels, that's fine. Gonna make a second laser. Pretty happy just to stall the missile for now. So we'll just chill. My deck is a little bit more expensive than the average Nod deck, so the longer we do nothing for, the better off I am, generally speaking. Because I need 120 to make my Giga. Oh shit, he's also playing Giga. That's awkward. Alright, my Giga beat his Giga, cool. Run, Giga! No, okay, they traded. So it's really all about having the artillery piece in play. The person who has the Giga generally tends to win. Has been my experience of the matchup. So with laser support, I should win this. Yeah, I do. That's cool. His lasers are going to kill my Giga, sadly. There's not a lot I can do about it. Here comes some flamers, so we're just going to make wheels. I'm going to send wheels over here as well. Should be able to take this missile. Oh shit, 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 shit. Woo! Fuck! Oh, that was close. Fuck, I didn't block. Fuck! Come on, kill, 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 kill! No, too slow! Ah! That was my fault, I should have blocked. Alright, let's get this Harvester. Stealth Tank is also really good in the Giga Mirror because it'll sneak up on a Giga and then kill it in one volley. If you can get it close enough. Or just kill the Harvester, we'll try to. Oh, that was an error on his part. He drove straight into my ramped up Giga. I need this to die. I didn't get the block. Shit. Fuck. That's really bad. Gonna need new Giga as quickly as possible. Okay, we should have this missile. Cool. Okay, nice. Like I said, it's generally all about being the guy who has a Giga set up. Let's move away from his Giga. And we'll make a Basilisk. Basilisk is also really fucking good in this mirror for obvious reasons. It just rolls up and kills their Giga. That should be game. Got him. Alright, nice. I honestly think my deck is slightly better than his in that matchup. Hey, good game, Russo. I think bikes are not as good as stealth tanks right now in this deck. Whew, man. Yeah, Russo is definitely a strong opponent. Like I say, I normally win on ladder by having level advantage. Oh, you have level 9 Giga, Russo. The one level on the Giga, I don't know how relevant that is, but it might have been, there was a couple of times when my Giga beat yours with a tiny amount of hit points. So that might have been, it might have still been levels. Having some hard opponents this Blitz. Also some freebies, but you know.
Establishing battlefield control.
Gonna open lasers against Nod.
Building online. Unit ready.
Looks like he's going double harvester, otherwise I would have seen a unit by now. Yep.
Unit ready.
So I'm going to harass this harvester, and then I also want to save up for a Giga Cannon as quickly as possible. Oh, a Chuggy. Oh, that's really bad for me. That's really annoying. Come on, lasers, one more shot. No, it didn't kill it. Ah, oh, man. Chuggy is really bad for me because I have to save up for a Giga Cannon to fight it, which is very expensive. And a Giga Cannon is not even that good at running it down. Okay, I don't know what he's doing here. I don't know why he isn't running away. Okay, cool. Ah, shit, Banshee. Gonna send the Flamers to try and finish off the Harvester. Oh, no, never mind. This is a tough matchup. The units he has are just very good against what I'm doing. Like, I need a stealth tank, but I also need the Giga to maintain pressure on the Chem Buggy. Okay, well, we got the first missile, but obviously he's double harvester, so first missile isn't necessarily that good. I do need to go and kill his harvester. And then we can finally afford a stealth tank, thank God. Stealth tank should make a big difference. By having access to a stealth tank, I can repeatedly kill Banshees. I don't know what his tech unit is going to be, though. If it's Avatar, we could be in trouble. I'm actually going to make a second harvester myself, so that if it is Avatar, we can hopefully afford a Basilisk to fight it. Alright, well, we have lots of money now because we killed his harvesters. I'm going to make another stealth tank because Banshee seems like the scariest thing he's made so far. We'll keep killing his harvesters. I don't know what his tech unit is, but he hasn't... Oh, it's Rockworm. Okay, well, that's surprising. But Basilisk should be a pretty good answer to that, as soon as I get unit cooldown. It looks like the Rockworm's going to be too slow, as Rockworm often is. Yeah, looks like Rockworm's too slow and the game is just over. Okay, cool. Even if the Rockworm, even if he'd had more time, the Basilisk would have come out, and I don't think he would have been able to beat it. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey? Let's take a look at what else is in his deck. Flame Tank. Okay, so that was never going to be a problem. Those are not units I'm worried about. So Chem Buggy is slightly tough. Obviously wasn't too big a deal, but it's a little bit tougher than your random average units that you see.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
So against GDI, I'm going to open Wheels.
Unit ready.
And he's playing Liang, so I'm predicting either MG or Double Harvester or both. So we'll send the Wheels up here, look for the Double Harvester. Okay, not yet. So we'll wait for a bit, see what he does. Okay, War Factory, that's fine. We'll just back up and make a Giga Cannon. The fact he's gone War Factory is pretty good for us. It means he's not double harvesting. Tech is always something I'm a little scared of because tech kind of invalidates player skill a little bit. It doesn't really matter how well you play the game with tech units. They kind of just don't require micro. You just make them and win the game by moving them forwards. So jump jet troopers are obviously a bit of an issue. We're going to clean them up with the Wheels. The second squad is going to get us, which is fine because we'll make flamers. Shit. We haven't got any money. This is going to be awkward. Need to send another unit over here for third pad. We need money for this Giga Cannon pretty badly. I need to save up for boost as well. Alright, boost should clean up his units quickly. And with full boost we should kill jump jets, no problem. Yep, cool. Full boost is pretty OP. So we'll move on to here and block. Cool. And there goes the first missile. Make another Giga Cannon because this one's not going to last long. There it goes. Okay. Gonna make flamers because the scariest thing he has is jump jets. And flamers will obviously stop jump jets. And we'll take all the pads and move up to kill his harvester. He's making a lot of rhinos. I guess I'll make a stealth tank because it'll one-shot rhino. That's a lot of rhinos. Holy crap. I guess this guy heard rhino is OP. Not great against Giga Cannon though. So this looks like a pretty easy win. This game's about to be over. He isn't really contesting any of the pads. We just have total control. See you later, mate.
You are victorious.
Alright. One more. Hopefully get the 10-0. Hey, what's up, Flintstock? I like how you said you're afraid you'll jinx me, but then still did it. Bishop. Alright, we already beat this guy today, so hopefully. I don't remember what he was playing. But we've already beaten him once, so hopefully we'll beat him again. So I think this might be the guy who bike rushed. We're going to open lasers, because it's against Nod. Let's go and find out if there's a bike rush coming. Doesn't look like it. Alright. There's a bike. Not a bike rush though, this is just a bike first unit. So we're gonna go and pressure his harvester. Oh, buggies, okay, well. Gonna need to save up for a Giga Cannon to fight buggies, because lasers don't do a good job against them. This is 2 buggies now, I don't want to engage the buggies with my missiles, or lasers, whatever they're called. Come on, Giga. It takes so long. We'll boost the Giga. Hopefully that should clear up these pads quickly enough. Hopefully it doesn't die. Oh, it did die. That's really bad. Okay, let's try and block. I don't think we're going to do it. Shit, this is bad. We need another Giga, but we don't have time. Okay, we're going to lose the first missile. That Giga dying was obviously horrendous for me. I misplayed that one. Oh, he's the guy with Giga as well. Okay, well, this is awkward. I'm ahead in a Giga mirror because I'm playing Oksana. He's actually, look how much damage his Giga's taking. A second Giga, holy shit, man. Alright. This is not good. I need to save up for boost. Maybe I should have gone double harvester. I didn't know he was going to be Gigaing. I should get this Giga for free on this. Oh shit. Ah, I'm clicking the wrong unit. Oh my god, I might lose. I think we're in trouble here, guys. Yeah, we're in a lot of trouble now. I think we're dead. I think we fucked it. Oh yeah, we're dead. Fucked that one up. Oh, that bike squadron killing my Giga in the middle. Rip. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, and there's a lot of things I could have done better. I fucked that one up really badly.